it's not even part of the argument. Like, why'd you call me that?
This is not an interview. There is no format. This is simply a conversation about life.
And it also depends on what someone did or said during this off day. Because
True.
for me, like I definitely have my limits as far as there are certain things that are no goes. Like if, for instance, if someone is having a bad day or if they're angry at something, if name calling comes into it, this can only happen once. This could only really happen once. It could happen, and then I would say I'm not into that or whatever, and then if
No,
this
I
is,
agree.
you know what I
I
mean?
agree. Name calling is really hard, and it's funny because I find on the dating apps, if people get angry, for some reason they feel extremely comfortable getting very vulgar with you sometimes, or cutting you off, or whatever they're doing. But yeah, I've been surprised because I think it also goes to like what you've worked on yourself for
Mm-hmm.
yourself too. I consider myself a potty mouth lady. I swear a lot. I know my audience too, though.
Yeah.
And I do have people around me that you wouldn't kind of expect them to be people that swear. Oh, they swear a lot, but they just know their audience as
Mm-hmm.
well.
Yeah.
But
But that's different.
swearing,
Oh, okay.
swearing when you're having an argument with someone,
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
the name calling when it comes into an argument with a friend or a family member or someone you're in a relationship, that's something I chose to work on years ago for myself because those aspects added to the argument kind of made the argument even more tense than it already was.
Mm-hmm.
So it added a layer that didn't even need to be there in the argument anyways.
Right.
It's enough that we're upset about this thing that we're arguing about that we need to come to an understanding about. But the name calling, it's not even part of the argument. Like,
Mm-hmm.
why'd you call me that?
Mm-hmm.
You know, like it becomes that where you've created something else to be hurt about, not only or upset about.
Right. Yeah.
But in the dating apps, no, sorry. Once that starts, it's like I think we're gonna part ways now. And if you're having a moment and want to talk to me another time, go for it. But I'm not into the name calling.
Right.
And I've blocked somebody for that
Right. Right. Okay.
because I never spoke to them that way. The
Mm-hmm.
whole time, if I'm going to speak to you in a respectful tone, respectful manner, I'm going to be kind to you. I'm trying to, the way I'm treating you is the way I want you to treat me.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're struggling with that, then yeah.
Okay. All right. So it sounds like you have a lot of these things all worked out. It seems like you have some understanding of conflict resolution and how to manage a disagreement. You seem to have a spirit of forgiveness.
Yes, and well, spirit of forgiveness. See, and the thing is with that, I've also understood that that takes time. Not everybody goes through processing what's happened in the same time frame too.
Mm-hmm.
So I've met people that have been impatient, and then I've met people that are okay. No, you take the time you need. I'm not going to rush an answer out of you, or I'm not going to rush this conversation.
Right.
So, yeah.
Okay.
I'm still single, Hollis.
This is what I was going to ask you. How is this possible? It seems like these are kind of like the major hurdles You
Not
you
always.
you don't, your image doesn't hit my eye very hard, you know what I mean? Like you got this nice smile and everything. What's going on then?
You know, I think, well, I'm a people pleaser.
Mm,
I
okay.
know that about myself, and that's something that that needs I need to be aware of at all
Okay.
times, because I can tend to attract people that might be more on a narcissistic
Uh,
side of
yeah.
the spectrum, in the sense that, I do ask questions. I like people that talk about themselves. I'll ask questions. I am interested. I am curious. But for someone who's got that type of personality, they love that attention. They
Yeah.
want more of it.
Yeah.
She wants to know so much about me. It must be that special. But,
Mm,
and see, and then at the end, you're like, okay, well, you don't really value me. You've started criticizing me because I
okay.
don't. And that's where sometimes I found myself in situations where, okay,
Hmm. Okay.
now you're criticizing me. You want to start changing all these things about me just because they don't fall in line with the way you think.
Okay.
But I'm that lady that's fine. I'm okay being alone.
Yeah.
This is
Okay.
not for me.
All right. All right.
So right now, I think I'm more in the time of my life where I'm trying to be patient, working on being patient. I'm alone, but that's okay, because I know myself better today than I did last year.